Welcome, Scorpio. This is your weekly Tarot reading for June the 13th through to the 19th, 2016. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly. And before we begin, let me thank you for the beautiful, loving, supportive energy that you send my way each and every day. You guys rock. I thank you so, so much. Now, let's get to you. We start with the Four of Wands, so it's all about your firm foundations, it's about your security, it's about building on those four cornerstones. Now, this is the marriage proposal card, so you may be looking at how to move forward with somebody else. Not necessarily love. It may not be a marriage proposal, but it could be you negotiating where you stand in a commitment and how you are going to deepen it, how you are going to grow it, how you are going to step forward. And it could be just with yourself. We have the Page of Wands crossed over by the Five of Cups. Now, this is essentially with the Five of Cups crying over spilt milk. So watch the negative energy in your life this week. You are robust. I hear robust with new thoughts, new ways of thinking, new ways of going forward, new ways of understanding your reality. So we really need to turn around to a positive mindset. We really need to start the morning with positive affirmations and what we want to create and how we want to go forward. We have the Nine of Wands on the other side, which is showing us the chaos, the struggles, the fears that we have walked through in order to gain the wisdom of today. So now, our underlying card is actually the Nine of Swords. So this is our worries, our fears, where we've dropped the ball, where we haven't been good enough, at least in our mind, where we haven't said the right words or done the right thing. This could be bad habits and how we want to break free of them. Okay, so the underlying energy is really showing us what isn't working in our lives, where we need to move past. It's bringing out worries and fears for us to realize that they're there for a reason and we need to break free from them. We need to understand our empowerment, our strength. So the Nine of Wands shows us where that strength lays, where that wisdom lays, where it is leading us to, the path forward. So, and then we have the Devil as our overriding card. So this is the Phoenix rising out of the ashes. So this is a very strong week for you. This is a strong week for you to understand what is a firm foundation in your life, what you can build upon, what negotiations need to happen in your life. Maybe it's a negotiation with yourself, in your habits, in what you do, in what you say, and where you put your energy. In order for you to feel like that Phoenix rising out of the ashes, in order for you to step into new beginnings, new ways of doing, new ways of becoming. We have the Emperor. So what a strong card. This is really making the plan forward. This is understanding what really needs to be in our life. Now, the Emperor isn't whimsical. He isn't fanciful. He doesn't hope that things will manifest in his life one day. He knows they will. He puts forward the energy into the plan, understanding what needs to be and what no longer can be in order to move forward in the path we need to move forward. So this could be, the refreshing slap in the face kind of week, for lack of a better term. It could be really highlighting where we need to step up to the plate, where we need to put forward our energy, where we need to be strong and disciplined with our lives in order to move forward in a practical sense, in a strong sense, in order to truly obtain what we desire, what we want, where we are going, who we are becoming. We have, as we go into the weekend, the Four of Cups. So this is being grateful for the things that are in our lives, that do move us forward, that gives us strength, that gives us love, that gives us security. And it's with the Ten of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands. So, we can see that path forward. The Ten of Pentacles is our yes card. But we have to make that declaration to ourselves. We have to make that promise to ourselves of where we are going to be disciplined in our life, where we are going forward, what things we are dropping in our life, putting in the past, no longer giving it energy, no longer giving it free will in our life. We make the declaration this weekend in how we truly want to move forward, where we are going to concentrate our energies, where we are going to put our strength. For love relationships, we have the King of Swords. This is where you become very strong and determined on how other people treat you, what value you take from the relationship, what value you give to the relationship, what you're willing to give to the relationship. There is a definite strength here, but it could cause conflict, because this is where we ruffle feathers. This is where we step on toes. Now, if you are having this conversation with somebody, a partner in your life, okay, they could kind of think that, it's all about you. So be careful of your words, on how you present what you are saying to the other person, so that they understand it's about both of you. It's not about just you. Because we can come across as egotistical here. We can come across as almost ruthless, like we demand, and ultimatums can come up. So be careful on how you do this, because this is great passion. This is great strength. This is knowing what you want out of a relationship. This is demanding what you want out of a relationship, and what you're willing to give to a relationship. Can new relationships come into being? Well, love is magical, isn't it? Actually, something could have come across last week, or in the near past, over the last couple of weeks maybe. So it could be somebody that is slowly evolving into a relationship, somebody that is a new person that you've met, that is starting to evolve into a relationship. That could very well be. Relationships can happen at any time, even though I don't really see any strong cards here. There could have been something recent, a meeting, somebody that you met recently that is starting to evolve into something much more. As far as somebody coming new into your life, well, love is magical, and I don't see any cards here saying that, but it's more about you and your strength and your foundations and the contracts that you are making with yourself this week. That is truly the important issues at hand. That's not to say love can't just show up in your life. The Knight of Pentacles for career, money, finances. This is the slow and steady step. This is moving forward one step at a time, not worrying too much about the next step and the next step and the next step, but really currently, what is the next step towards your progression? Is it handing out the resumes? Is it having that meeting? We have the Four of Wands there, so it is negotiations. You could be talking to somebody about starting up that new business, or going into a career line, or redoing your finances in some way in order to build strength into your path going forward. So this is the one step at a time, the sure step, knowing that you never have to look back upon this step in order to keep going forward on your path. You don't have to revisit these steps in your life. So it is concentrating on the very next step and not worrying about the end result as much as what you are doing right now to further yourself in your path forward. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.